was trying to be sneaky and hide that from this guy over here, and there wasn't no reason to. Right in the middle of that drain, big old long skinny striper just smoked that chatterbait. So welcome to Whitney, by the way. I set a pretty high bar this year. I love that sound. I set a pretty high bar for me to say, well, this is the worst fishing day of the year, but other than really perfect weather, this is the worst fishing day of the year. I spent the entire day, well, White Bluffs is right behind me a mile, so from here that way, up the river. And that's not true. I went down there about 2 miles. I went down just below the other bridge. So from the bridge up, let's put it that way, I spent the entire day. And I caught that striper this morning, and I had another one on the next cast. And I went all the way up the river, and I finally got out a little old bitty munch crankbait. And I started seeing a lot of bait fish just on slick sandbanks with little pieces of wood on it. And I started going down through there. I saw fish busting in there, and I figured they were probably sand bass. But I had 3 or 4 bites, and then I finally got a hook in one right here. I think I got a little bit of footage. That one pulled off, and as suspected, it was the sand bass as well. So I've not had a whole lot of days where I never got a largemouth bite or a smallmouth bite or a Kentucky bite, but that's what happened today. So I haven't talked to Terry in a long time, which means he's also not catching them. So right now all we got's that first spot down there, and I'm gonna fish a little longer, but I fully don't expect to show y'all any more footage. So I'm gonna kind of regroup tonight. We'll go yonder way. We're gonna have towards the dam tomorrow. And I've talked to a couple of buddies, and they're not catching them. One's up here and one's down there, and the one down there had a striper and a sand bass today, and the one up here had 3 bites, and he saw one of them and it was a gar. So boy, tough. And the water, you know, the water's cooled off. The water's 78. I really thought they would bite better today, but they haven't. So big giant F-bomb. So jump to day 2. I started. This is the first or the second pocket up from the dam. Used to be a marina in here, but the marina's gone. And just winding a big swim bait, just trying to get some kind of early action. And it doesn't happen for me. So really the only good footage I captured was the run out, which was kind of cool. And you know, you fish around a little bit and you run out. All right, day 2, TTO practice at Whitney. Beautiful day. 58 degrees this morning when I put in the water. I mean, just a spectacular day. So I knew the action would be better today. Here we go. I didn't even have time to eat 1 bite of my sandwich. That's it. 12:28. I don't know if that was it was a slashing bite. was either a striper or a big smallmouth. Probably striper. So I've now spent, well, 5 yesterday, 10 hours yesterday. So I've spent 15 hours on this pond. I have not seen a largemouth or smallmouth or a spot. I am disgusted. And oh, I got the excitement of going to the Red River this next weekend. I have no clue. I've done everything I can think of. I've done everything I can think of. I've been from that end to the dam. I fish shallow, I fish deep. Every time I idle something and see a school of fish, I throw on them, and there must be stripes or something because they won't bite. Jim Jones, you said that you hate seeing me down like this. Well, I think this is going to be not a very good video. So, we can fish till 5. I came back up just now to where I caught them, just up the road here where I caught them, that striper. Thinking there might be some largemouths in there with them, but there's just nothing there. So, I'm going to eat a sandwich and look at the map, see what I haven't tried. Got some stuff up this side of the lake I haven't looked at, so it's deep, clear stuff, so I'm not excited about fishing. I guess that's all I got left to fish. Sorry guys, I don't intentionally do shitty videos, and I don't normally cuss, but that's kind of how I feel. It sucks. They're all here. Every fucking one. All right, it's 2:20. It's 2:20. I had 13 rods on the front deck, and I'm done. I'm gonna get out. I've got a cloud 20. Excuse me, a cloud 10. And I'm gonna have that. And I'm gonna have chatterbait, and that is it. I'm gonna put the trolling motor down, and I'm gonna cover water for the rest of the day. If I catch them, I catch them. If I don't, I don't. But I got a quick question in baits and everything else. I just got to go fishing, and the only way to do that is to put everything up and go fishing. And yeah, I'm frustrated as hell, and that don't help right there at all. So when the cameras come back on, everything will be put up except those 2 rods. Well, that actually has worked before, but it did not work this time. So I spent the next few hours cranking and rolling that chatterbait around. Did not have a bite, but come back tomorrow and I'll show you why it is handy to have a partner who is on the other end of the lake doing something completely different. And the incredible fortune that we had for him finding some fish, actually right about now is when he found these fish, about 3, actually he sent me a picture at 3:07, so about 20 minutes after this. We fished all day, both of us, and we got a little bit lucky, but we didn't, well, we'll talk more about that later, but thanks for tuning in.